What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV for another military video for all your military video needs. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below if you have questions. But as always, let's roll right into the topic. That is the Maverick, or the Top Gun Maverick movie trailer has been released. For all you younglings out there, there was the Top Gun movie, which is released probably before many of you were born, because I know that, I think it's what, now 2000? About to be 2001 for the youngest person in the military. So yeah, this is a big deal. This was a huge nostalgia factor. It honestly boosted the numbers as far as recruiting from what I've heard back in the day. Recruiters were not having to try as hard because obviously Top Gun did the marketing for them. And recruiters were probably trying to sell people that they were going to work with Tom Cruise type characters, you know, and it seemed very cool and fun and not as stressful as it can be at certain times. But remember, there is a reality between a movie and real life. And yes, a lot of you guys will want to be Tom Cruise in this aspect or this capacity, but the reality is you need a bachelor's degree in order to become an officer first off, and then also you have to go through officer candidate school, pass that, go through your flight school and do all that kind of stuff. So realistically, you have a long way to go if you want to do this, but it is possible, and I have friends that are pilots as well. But the recruiter will probably try and sell you on doing something else like an ABH, ABF, ABE job, something else that's on the flight deck that you may not be considering. But if you're not looking to do all that schooling and become a pilot necessarily, there are other aviation jobs. I personally came from a Naval Air Station, Pax River, where I grew up, and that's what kind of made me want to be in the aviation side, but I never got offered that job, so I didn't take it. But I do think that if you're joining the military, obviously watch this. The first movie, you can find it online for free very easily. Go look at it. It stands the test of time pretty well. A little cheesy. The music, the danger zone and all that obviously is a little tacky now in 2019, but it's still very cool. So if I were you, I would definitely go take a watch before you watch this one, because I do think there will be some kind of reflection on what happened to that movie. First off, I will say they paid good tribute. Just on the very 0 second, the text is the same. Maverick, I'm interested to develop this story a little bit. Let's see. Official trailer. By the way, it used to take place in Miramar, but now it's in Nevada, supposedly.
Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die.
The scenes in this are just incredible, honestly. Like, in regards to even back in the first one, like, that's what captured you, was the fact that you are getting these nice, you know, aerial shots and stuff like that. I do think that this one will show more justice, obviously, because it's 2019. It's going to be newer technology, but we're going to get a lot better images as far as maybe whatever battles take place. Represent the real Navy right there. Not just the aviation side, but launching off a flight deck. And oh yeah, and also if you see right there, I mean, really tiny. I mean, kind of in comparison to the whole ship there, you see JT right there. I see him right here. So yeah, JT made it in the video. He's actually in the trailer.
You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. What is that?
Because he's a badass. Tom Cruise, you don't age. Look, like, hold up, look at this. He doesn't age. He's looked the same since Mission Impossible 3. Pretty much. Scientology must work.
One of life's mysteries, sir.
Yeah. That's gotta be an adrenaline rush. I'm not a pilot, so. Uh-oh. The motorcycle is back. This is why you guys need to watch the first movie. You got to understand the context of everything. This is the nostalgia factor. They're bringing me back to the theater. They're going to bring you back to the theater. Jeez. All right, let's go. Futuristic. Ladies and gents, they got the piano. They've got the volleyball scene. They are playing at my heartstrings right now. I'm in the feels. They're bringing me back. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. There's a fight. Someone dies. Hold up. I'm going to call it right now. I see ice, I see rock. And the only place we ever say there's ice and rock like this is Russia. So something's going down. Let's see. See? That shot right there.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
Wow. Summer 2020, a year from now. This movie looks action-packed, awesome, maybe a little love story like there was in the first one. Obviously, you can't have a military movie without a love story, right? I'm going to put money on it that there's going to be a love story. There's going to be some kind of like protege person, kind of like how they wanted Shia LaBeouf to be like the new Indiana Jones, it felt like. In that movie, or like that's what they might be going for. They're gonna bring a little minion that he's gonna train or teach, but he's gonna be the one that's still, taking names and doing all that. I honestly believe that we are gonna see this series probably continue with somebody else because Tom Cruise can't be doing this the entire time. We all know you cannot stay in the military that long. I mean, obviously he's at the end of his career. Especially the first one was released in 1986. So yeah, this would be the tail end of her career. We're talking about like over 30 years. So Tom Cruise, you got to hang up the hat. You got to let some other whippersnapper come on up and do their part and make a name for themselves. But all right, so let me know, do you guys want to see this movie? Are you interested? Have you seen the original? Because I think that's a very key question for someone that's born in 2000, 1999. You guys probably are not interested in a movie from 1986. So, yes, go watch it. Honestly, I think you'll enjoy it still. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys do have questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.